And hi guys, hi and welcome to this live trailer reaction of Charlie's Angels trailer 2. And yeah, this came out a bit late today. The previous 2 days I had to take off. I have to. Oh wow, YouTube just gave a notification actually on time that I'm streaming. That's amazing. That's why you always get to my streams like 30 minutes later because of the awesome notification system of YouTube. But if you haven't clicked that bell, please guys, because YouTube is castrating us enough as it is, especially small YouTubers like me. But anyways, hey gaming, hi to you. I still have other things to react to and it's already, almost midnight, so let me start with Charlie's Angels, the previous trailer. It was fine, but I was kind of concerned about some things. Now we'll see how this is going to be. And of course, we're going to break it down after the initial reaction. So that's why I have to hurry this. Do this quickly as humanly possible. And we can, and I can prepare for the next trailer reaction, which is going to be Jungle Cruise, the new Emily Blunt The Rock movie. Ah, hello! Yeah, so I always want to start early, but I got an amazing workout in. I had to. I was a bit over my calories today, and I wanted to use at least that to put it all in my muscle at least, which actually it is working. So guys, let me. Oh yeah, and gaming, yeah. So oh awesome! You saw the Facebook post. So Facebook posts actually does the better job. I don't know what the heck's happening. I can't fix my hair for the life of me at the moment. But let's get to the trailer, guys, and see what Charlie's Angels trailer 2 is about. Let's start. Gosh, my hair today. Okay.
Hello?
You're in grave danger. Get out of there now!
Wow. Okay.
Open Safe House 6.
Welcome to the Townsend Agency. I run a covert group of exceptional women. So you guys are like lady spies. We work outside the rules. In secret. Together.
Oh,
You may not know we exist. But
they're
we are
branded.
always watching.
Who steals humanitarian aid money?
You are in the presence of angels.
Oh yeah, sure.
So, you want to train to be an angel?
Hell yeah. Give me my wings.
Let's go! Where do you think you're going? You need to land this bird, Hoffman. What? Later. Here we go.
Okay.
Sit down, keep your hands where I can see them.
Really not supposed to be touching things in here unless you're supposed to be touching things in here.
You're adorable.
Jane, is that you flirting with a handsome nerd?
Oh god, I'm gonna get copyright for the song.
The best part
They
is
have
them
stuck
taking
over.
down international criminals.
What the first is this?
You guys.
And the day drinking. That's what I like the most.
Yeah. Oh god.
Take her to the closet.
So I can just take whatever I want? Borrow.
Sure.
Is that an actual rule?
Oh my goodness. It ends the same way the other trailer, just different.
Angels! Time to go to work.
Miley Cyrus. Oh. Okay, I know that she has a song to this. Okay. Okay, let me just put my thoughts together, So I'm a girl, obviously, but this is just not talking to me. This is not talking to me at all. It kind of almost confirms the concerns that I had for the first trailer, and those are that this is going to be something like a too of a feminist kind of a movie, but not in a good way. So that kind of worries me. I mean, we don't see any such lines that much, but we do see, you know, some indications of that, you can say. And Elizabeth Banks, actually, I think she's great. This is her second directorial, you know, attempt. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't watched Pitch Perfect, the last one that she directed, so I have no idea how she did there. Some say that she did good, some say that she did like in the middle somewhere for a first try of being director. She's also starring in this, so she has two jobs to do. That's another thing. So the original Charlie's Angels with Cameron Diaz, they were so funny. I mean, for the times, I was a kid back then, and I really loved those movies. The only thing that I didn't love about those movies was that Cameron Diaz was laughing all the time, and it was so artificial. I can never forget that. She was like ha 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 ha, like all the time. I can't imitate it because it was like hysterical almost. But yeah, they were like over the top. They were like, you can say, with this candy vibe to them, and this is even more of that of the candy vibe. Like My Little Pony is the only thing that's missing here. So it's too girly. It's too girly for me. I don't know. They try to make them as they're badass, but at the same time they're so girly. There's something else that I want to talk to you about, but let's try to break it down. Gonna lower the volume because I want to, you know, lower the chances of me getting copyright yet again because of the audio.
You're in grave danger. Get out of there now.
So you're grave danger. Okay, he's just casually like calling. I mean, I would expect that, you know, if they were really in grave danger, they would have known earlier. I don't know what the situation is. Just kind of from the trailer, because this is judging by the trailer, you know, looks kind of earlier movies type of a logic that's a bit naive, something like that. But maybe it's not the case. Just looks like this guy, how it looks like from the trailer. Okay, so let's continue. Of course, that kind of explosion should totally obliterate them and kill them and make them into little pieces from that kind of a distance. But who cares? Who cares? That's not important. Yeah, mainstream culture vibe. Well, this is not bad, you know, to have like a mainstream something, but something also something does have to, you know, catch your attention, and the music is too ridiculous, I think. Oh, I'm happy that you caught up on Vikings. That was fast. That was fast. Hey, gaming. Elizabeth Banks also is like over the top a bit. She's like so proud to be there and to do this. That's fine, but it just comes out as like, oh, this is just my show, and you're lucky to watch it. Whereas no, you have to make it like it, and not the opposite. I kind of feel that it's gonna bomb. For that reason, just the attitude of the movie, I just don't like it. Mm, yeah, realism. Yeah. Well, that's awesome, mate gaming. So you have a great, yes, go. You have a great vacation there.
I run a covert group of exceptional women.
Exceptional women. Exceptional women. Yeah, of course. Of course, if you work in such agency, no matter if you're a man or a woman, you're going to be exceptional, because to be able to pull all of that off, you have to be not only totally oblivious to any stress, but of course in peak physical condition all the time. So I doubt that they're going to be day drinking, like she said.
You guys are like lady spies. We work outside the rules. In secret.
Yeah, so my second thing that I want to talk to you about that I'm noticing First, the logo I think is really cool, but they are branded with it, as you can see here. So they wanted to make it like feminist, like, to emphasize how awesome they are because they're women and they're agents and they are doing, so many unique things, unique missions that only women can do because of obvious reasons. I mean, they try to make them seem, so empowered and awesome, but at the same time, they're branding them, you know, like animals, although this is high-tech branding. And the second thing is, even if we totally forget all of that and be like, okay, that's fine. Even if you forget all of that, they're in the same time trying to use their sex appeal and their everything, to do the missions. So they are counting on the fact that they're women and they're looking good so they can do all kinds of missions. Yeah, so they're using their sex appeal and at the same time they're saying like, oh, but we're so empowered and yeah, because many times when the extreme feminism agenda is on into the mainstream movies now and TV shows like we see with the CW shows, um, they're trying to cover Supergirl, for instance, with the new suit pants. So no sex appeal, and women's sex appeal is bad. Like it's almost like this, and but at the same time, oh, but it's empowering. It's empowering to use the like, okay, which one is it? Is empowering to be sexy or and to use that in your advantage, or is it not? So don't watch the beautiful anything. Just don't watch it. If you watch it, you're a pig. Like, what is happening here? I mean, am I the only one that's kind of like confused about this? Where's exactly the logic in that? Or am I really the only one here? Well, at least you get me. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and you see this kind of a contradictions all over the place sometimes, and they're just like, passing them by, you know, well, it's nothing. Well, this is okay, but this is not okay, but this doesn't make any sense. Okay.
You may not know we exist, but we are always watching.
That is exactly what Kristen Stewart is doing here. Well, it's awesome. I mean, I don't want to get into that topic because I was preparing a huge Batwoman first episode rant anyways, which I'm going to talk about all of those topics in there anyway, but uh, the real feminism will be like, well, you realize that, you know, men and women, should be treated equally, but men and women are two different genders, sexes. So they both have their attributes, their minuses and pluses, their advantages, their specific talents that are just, very characteristic to the particular gender. Like, for instance, men in most cases are, physically stronger than women. I say in most cases because there are some women that are stronger than some men, but that's very rare. Rare. I mean, like, if there's a guy that does not work out very little, doesn't have any body strength, upper body strength, like whatever, and he decides to not work out, in general for the rest of his life. And if there's a girl that decides to work out and be a power lifter and all of that, she will definitely get a lot stronger than him and be able to lift like 200 kilos and above that, actually, naturally. And there are such women that I also watch. um and this guy, he will never be able to lift 200 kilos because he's gonna die if he tries. He's gonna pull a muscle, he's gonna break his back or whatever. But if this guy tries to work out and if this guy tries to build muscle, in a few months maybe he is going to catch up to the woman powerlifter. Maybe it's not sure because everybody has different genes. Some girls and some guys have terrible genes, and some girls and some guys have awesome genes. So it just depends really. There's really really weak girls that I personally fought and tossed around like rag dolls without any problems with one arm. Also, guys that I tossed around with one arm without any problems. And there's, in the same way, there's guys that very strong, girls that very strong. So, all people are very, very different, but in general, of course, we can say that guys, of course, are stronger than girls. And those things are just, normal nature facts. But, yeah, but we should respect and love all of those differences because we complete each other. And not be ashamed of that. So, in the same way, if a woman is sexy and she has awesome body and she wants to dress as, according to her figure, to show those awesome attributes, just because, you have to dress according to your figure in order to look the best that you possibly can. Of course, to complement your figure, that's common sense. If you have taste, of course. So those are all normal things when they are done in with taste. And we should not, those are like super normal things, but in today's times they try to be like, oh, oh, I'm sexy, oh, you're watching. Well, yeah, it's you have eyes. Sometimes you come across a very attractive person. You just it it makes it makes an impression on you. That doesn't mean that you're a creep that you're watching. If you're not staring like this, you're just like acknowledging this and you move along. But anyways, everything in today's times is extreme. Everything is either very bad or very good, and nothing is in between, and nothing makes sense anymore. Another topic for another stream, guys. But yeah, I hope that you understand. um yeah, and yeah, like Ivy says, differences are beauty of life. Absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be very boring. Yeah, if you look the same, exactly behave the same. Exactly. There's so many examples in life with that. So yeah, move along, guys. I just wish things were normal as before, but yeah, well, we can do our best to at least talk about all of that so they could get to the normal and not, allowing the woke society to push us in the wrong direction, of course. That whole thing, it rubbed me the wrong way in the first trailer, and of course it did not change in this trailer. It's the same thing. It's just so ridiculous. Krista Stewart comes out so artificial and so not interesting. And so it's just terrible. It's like I'm watching Power Rangers for kids. And of course, Patrick Stewart, whatever he says is like gold dripping from his mouth, but that is not gonna make the movie better.
So, you want to train to be an angel?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My wings.
Yeah, wanna try to be an angel? Wanna risk your life every day? Hell yeah! Like, what?
Where do you think you're going? You need to land this bird, Hoffman. What? Later.
Wow. That's. I hope I don't have such boss.
Sit down, keep your hands where I can see them.
Really not supposed to be touching.
In the same time, she is treating this guy like a candy bar, and she's like, instead of trying to do her job. So again, double standards here, or what's happening? Ah, Fedorov Ivan, are you new here? Hi to you. Привет. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Ivy. Yeah, absolutely. Internal enemies. Yeah, you're right. Of course, you're right.
Things in here unless you're supposed to be touching things in here.
And I don't know why they're even paying so much attention to this scene anyways. And again, guys, if you came here late, this is a live stream. I already reacted to the trailer now. I'm only doing the breakdown, so yeah. I know I'm not speaking Russian. Actually, I'm Bulgarian. I mean, some Bulgarian do understand Russian, but like moderately, not completely. So I can kind of understand it, but not like fully. We can't have a full conversation in Russian or anything like that. So if you can switch to English, if not, it's just going to be a bit hard for me to understand or even impossible, depending on what you're saying.
Jane, is that you flirting with a handsome nerd?
Yeah, so much time spent just on this moment for the trailer. Yeah, they're just having some conflicting messages in this movie again, you know, with the empowerment, but then double standards and all of that crap. And this music is just terrible.
And taking down international criminals.
Yeah, basically, I prefer to watch Kingsman, to tell you. Yeah, to tell you. I mean, to be honest with you, really, Kingsman, this is...
With you guys. And the day drinking.
And just, you know, watch the old Charlie's Angels movies are going to be just going to be better. At least I'm going to relive my childhood, you know? I have to stop this music, it just... yeah, making me go nuts. The only thing that I really like is the logo and the font, you know, of the letters. It's a cool font. And again, the trailer ends with the same moment from the last trailer. It's just a bit of a different part of the same scene. Anyway, guys, so for a trailer, second trailer really did nothing for me. Oh, we saw Miley Cyrus somewhere around here. Oh yeah, what the heck is that? Like, what the heck is that? Like, Miley Cyrus with two girls? Like, we are supposed to be excited about this? You know, making the same damn faces from every other music video in the last 5 years. It's just vomiting for me. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. I thought that we passed this. I mean, what is cool about that? What is really cool about just standing there, looking at the camera, like, oh, oh, just look at me. I'm just standing here making this face. Like, you know, instead of making, you know, having the focus on artists' talents, you know, their singing, how they can perform. It's all about poses, faces, and okay, I'm kind of a bi now, so you know, I'm just gonna hug those girls here because yeah, you know, lesbian stuff, yeah. And this is in the movie, and then we get, of course, Elizabeth Banks that once again comes out as very over the top, kind of like I have a stick in my butt snobby attitude here, and she's like, yeah, time to go to work, time to die. Oh no, I don't want to stop. Yeah, I usually, you know, just put like different shots just to have some kind of a shot for ending, but there's just no good shot here to stop it to, like, okay, maybe this one, just a random one. There's no one good shot that I would prefer, you know. Oh gosh. Yeah, of course. Uh oh, Red Sonja. Oh, that's such an old movie. Some old movies, yeah, good, but Red Sonja, no, that's for me that's really outdated. But at least they tried. I mean, those are the movies that we needed, you know, first try and you know, showing female warriors and stuff, but didn't make it quite right, of course. Then later on when we got Xena, perfect, but from then just degrading. Anyways, well, Wonder Woman is great though. Wonder Woman is not like that. She's awesome. Uh, reading your comments and finishing with this stream because we have to get to the next trailer reaction, and that of course is Jungle Cruise. So let's see how that it is. I hope that it's really better. Yeah, yeah, goofing around. Yeah, gigantic yawn, absolutely. Yeah, it could have been. Well, I don't know if the audience will demand this. Like, honestly, I really think it's gonna bomb. Ah, no, that's great at gaming, actually. Well, okay, guys, so that is it for this trailer reaction. I'm not always that disappointed from a trailer. I don't have any expectations to be particularly disappointed, but I'm disappointed in the fact that we are getting just a bunch of, you know, crap that's contradicting itself. Is it feminist? Is it not feminist? Could not make just a normal movie about three girls that just happen to be agents, and they just so happen to be girls and doing those stuff and just be good agents. We can't have that. No, no, no. We have to fill this with candy bars, unicorns, and rainbows, and in the same time, oh my gosh, they should not be sexy, but oh no, they are sexy because they have to do this missions, you know, so they have to use their sex appeal. But then, all men are pigs. Oh gosh, I can't. Oh boy, okay, calm down, Gary. I'm sorry. I'm just very affected by the first pilot episode of Batwoman. I'm just so like pumped for this in the other direction, you know, in the direction of the negative direction this time, because it's just absolutely ridiculous. And this show is a compilation of every SJW woke way of thinking that we can possibly get in one place, and actually they try to and try to get away with it on television. But anyways, uh, yeah, watch it, take some popcorn and watch it. And when I get you know, time, I recorded an audio version of the rant, but I really have to go in front of the camera. It's just gonna take me an hour to rant about that, but yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Abby, absolutely. So, see you guys in like 10 minutes. I hope I'm gonna be able to prepare for the next stream with making the thumbnail and everything else. So, next, Jungle Cruise in a few minutes. Until then, kisses and hugs. Consider guys supporting me. Links are down below. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm all over the place. Until next time with me, Gary G Reviews. Have a great weekend.